Republican Senator Josh Hawley from Missouri sits on the Senate Judiciary Committee, and he joins me now. Senator Hawley, thank you for being here tonight. A couple of questions for you. What do you think about this whole Rand Paul situation? We've just had a back and forth between Rand Paul and Senator Van Hollen. What do you say? Was it appropriate to bring that up?
Well, listen, I think it's absolutely appropriate to ask about the context of the whistleblower with the staff of Adam Schiff and with Adam Schiff himself. And in fact, I've submitted questions where we've tried to ask Mr. Schiff, what contacts did you have with the whistleblower? Why'd you lie about it? Why did your staff lie about it? He won't answer any of those questions on the floor. In fact, now they're attacking senators. They're berating us and saying that somehow it's improper for us to be asking about these questions. This gets to bias. This gets to motive.
Well, he says he doesn't know him, and he had no knowledge of it whatsoever.
Right. I mean, we know that's not true.
What reason do you have to believe that it isn't true, that he's not telling the truth?
Because he's lied about it in the past. I mean, he said, Martha, that he had no contact with the whistleblower in the past. He said the whistleblower had not reached out to his staff. Turned out that was all untrue. Before the whistleblower filed the complaint, he contacted Adam Schiff and his staff. We know Schiff's staff advised the whistleblower before he filed the complaint. So let's find out those details. Schiff won't answer any of the questions.
All right. With regard to what's going to happen tomorrow and the possibility that there could be a tie, you were a clerk for Chief Justice Roberts, and there's a lot of speculation that he would not want to enter into the tie-breaking role. What do you think about that?
I certainly haven't spoken to him about it, but I would suspect he would not cast a tie-breaking vote. There's very little precedent for that, Martha. It's only been done a few times before, only in one other instance, one other trial, Andrew Johnson, over a century ago. It was when that was done over a century ago, the Chief Justice voted. It was hugely controversial. I suspect that he would not put himself into that scenario. And listen, if it's 50-50, that means that the motion to call witnesses would fail, and we would be able to move to a final vote to acquit, and I think we need to do that as soon as possible. It's time to end this. It's time to vote.
You heard Senator Van Hollen. He said, why not discuss these witnesses? Why not discuss parody on these witnesses? What are you afraid of in terms of what a Mick Mulvaney might say or John Bolton might say? He says transparency is a better way to go.
Well, listen, if we're going to talk about parody, then the president should be able to call 17 witnesses to begin with, because the Democrats got 17 witnesses in the House. All of their testimony has been admitted into evidence in the record before us in the Senate, and the House managers have been presenting it during their many, many hours of argument. So true parody would be, let's let the president call 17 witnesses. Let's get to that. But you don't see the Democrats wanting to do that. This isn't about presenting their case, Martha. This is about going out and getting new evidence and getting new witnesses to make a case they don't have because their case is bogus.
Senator Hawley, thank you. Always good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Likewise.